What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Rocco Bros. He's Dave, I'm Ed, and we're reviewing God of High School episode 12.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, this episode was a lot.
Honestly, it was actually too much. If I'm giving my honest opinion of this episode, I wouldn't even put it in like the top 3 of all the episodes that we watch. And that's simply because it felt rushed. It felt like they were just smashing a bunch of shit in there. That was visually appealing, but there's no exposition on a damn thing. I don't know what the fucking key is. I don't know what these things that came out of this gate are. I don't know who this dude with the Omega eyes are. I don't really know what their fucking goals are. I don't know who the fuck Kami is that's looking like a fucking demon. I don't know why Park Mujin's powers are sealed off and why he needs the key to do so. I don't know why the key was in Aleppo, but when, what's his name? Jay Gaul or whatever?
Yeah.
The guy with the blue hair, when he absorbs the fucking key, he turns into this fucking baby, then grows into this fucking angel demon. But like, all Aleppo gets is, I'm just this fox and I can't do shit. I can't actually tap into the power of the key that's inside of me. For whatever reason, after like, you know, the guy in the blue hair, Jagon, whatever the fuck his name is, after he puts the hands on him real quick and he can't avenge his motherfucking friends who lost their legs and shit, you know what I'm saying, having Jin fight his own battles, he can't, you know, tap into the, like, I don't know why the key even, like, released from his body. That doesn't explain.
Why was he the one with the key? Is the question. The key was supposed to be, like, you know, inside somebody with a lot of potential or some shit like that. But really, the only thing we saw was the potential for failure.
I mean, absolutely. Like, I mean, Aleppo seems dope, but he's not dope. He looks dope, but he's trash at the end of the day.
Are you saying he's like this nigga? This nigga up here?
Oh, Gohan?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely wasted potential. Absolutely wasted potential. You know what I'm saying? It's the episode. I don't know anything. I watched a very visual pleasing thing, but my mind is like, nigga, what do we know? We don't know nothing.
Yeah.
I've watched 12 episodes of this, and I'm still not any closer to a fucking answer than I was at the beginning of this shit. Only because like they were still in the tournament, and they were building shit up and showing us shit. So when we were in the tournament, like, cool, we in this tournament, all right? Rules are out. We're not doing the tournament no more. So we scrapping in the streets now. But I mean, what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Why are we here? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's more details to it, but how this episode went down, it felt so fucking rushed. It almost fell flat for me because nothing really changed. First half of the episode, Park Mujin's doing the same thing that he was doing the last episode, holding shit up. And then like the nigga's granddad, I think his name is Jason or whatever, he comes in, effectively is a badass, I guess, using alchemy and fucking Sharyuk or whatever, turns these nuclear missiles that were supposed to be there in 40 minutes, but the time frame of 40 minutes in between what the fuck they were doing did not seem like 40 minutes. Yes, I know anime time, but why even say 40 minutes?
Yeah, given the time frame was kind of that was a L. It's like a little bit. Like, because you should have just said, oh shit, this shit is on the way. Nigga, 3 minutes or 40 minutes, nigga, it's nuclear missiles. Like, it carries danger. Then it turned into this weird statue missile thing.
And then these niggas release what is that? What's the move that Pain or fucking Madara uses to bring in the fucking boulder?
What, Shinra Tensei?
Yeah, it's like Shinra Tensei to bring in this fucking meteor behind the fucking statue. Then the statue appears where the fuck ever Jin and them are. For whatever reason, Jin and them got transported somewhere.
Did they get transported twice?
No, Jin and them only got transported once.
Okay, so then he transported everybody in the town to where Jin and company was
No,
at.
he transported them further away from the town because the people in the town could see the explosion. Jin and them couldn't see the explosion.
So they was next to everybody though.
Who was?
Jin and company.
At the end of it.
And that's what I mean.
But I still don't understand how that's the case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like, because it seemed like they was on this little, like, secluded island thing, and then...
Like, there was a barrier or something of, like, it looked like water in the air, and then, like, something came through that bit. So maybe they were in a different dimension. But then at the same time, wherever Jin, Daiwei, and Mira got transported to, they got transported from each other for whatever reason, as if that shit's significant, but it's not. Jin goes and has the key, as opposed to hiding it in the fucking woods. He's like, where's Jin and Mira? Like, y'all don't have fucking cell phones. But, like, where's Jin and Mira? Then he finds them, like, not too long later. And I'm like, so what was the point of him being transported away from them if he's not going to go hide the key?
Yeah.
You just keep it in your pocket. Like, dude's like, where's the key? No, it's on my person, bro. It's in my key pocket.
I got it, bro.
I got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, Jin out here just scrapping with him regularly, but I'm like, Jin, you know that's not enough. Like, you got Mira out here using her Sharyuk, you got Han out here using his Sharyuk as if he's an expert at it, because I mean, he clearly was not during the tournament. He just kind of released it. You know what I'm saying? Who's he been? He's
training with the green hair dude, Han. Because remember, in exchange for free meals. You know this nigga. He ain't got paid in a month.
I guess, but like, even
it's a little bit of an ass pull. It's a little bit of an ass pull.
And then, like, you know, they on the ground chilling. Then when they on the ground chilling, taking a nap, which leads me to ask why the dude in the blue hair didn't kill him, but like, he seems like he's about that life.
He does seem like he's about that.
You know what I'm saying? So like, when Jin shows up. At some point, they get up, and Jin doesn't use any of the shit that we seen him use in the last. I guess he gonna use it this episode or the next episode. But it was
just like you seen these fucking homunculus niggas, and you just gonna just throw out a regular blue dragon kick.
I thought this nigga had sharks for the longest. These niggas are called the Impoverished, and I'm like, actually, that's sad as fuck. They gave me his backstory, and that feels for him, but you know. What? Like, why is he the chosen one? You know, because the dude with the Omega symbol gave him something. Don't know what the fuck he gave him. Turned into this shadow monster, eats his fucking granddad or whatever, or his adopted father or some shit like that. Says, I'm going to be a winner. I'm not going to be a loser. I'm not going to take any more L's. Which is fair, because you shouldn't want to take L's. But at the end of the day, I'm like, what is it that you want? I thought this key was supposed to go to the guy in the Omega eyes. But I guess it's for the guy with the blue hair. And I'm referring to the guy with the Omega eyes because we don't know his fucking name. And I don't
all of the shit that they've shown us, we still don't have a name. Now I think that goes into like what was kind of weird feeling about this episode. It was a lot of shit thrown at us that honestly could have probably taken place over a couple episodes and had some exposition on it. But it's just like, but y'all spent half the last episode, even though it was amazing, with fucking like Siguna and Alipo and fucking like hospital room with Jin like talking shit. Like, you could have taken that shit and then put this other shit there.
Like, I wasn't even questioning last episode why the Do-Re Mi-Fa So guy turned into the fucking demon that he did when Jin went into what he went into. But now I'm here questioning, why did he go into that form? And then his granddad's like, you're going to pay for what you did to my grandson. What the fuck did he do to your grandson? Because the guy with the Omega symbol is not the one who killed him. The guy in the blue hair is the one who fucking killed him. But we don't even know why he turned into the fucking demon monster that he turned into. Honestly, it's the Do-Re Mi-Fa So guy's fault for turning into the thing that he turned into. But we don't know what the fuck that was. It's like shit's just happening, and we don't know why. At this point, I almost want to agree with what we said in the reaction. If you didn't see it, check it out. But I want to agree with what we said in the reaction, where we're like, we would love for this shit to get like another season, but this might just be some trailer shit to be like, hey, go ahead and read the manhwa to figure out what the fuck's going on. I read the manhwa up until when the guy in the blue hair got introduced. Then I stopped because the anime was on some dope shit. But because I need fucking answers to fucking questions that I don't have, I almost want to go and read this shit. But it's not going to be the same as watching this shit. But maybe if I read this shit, I might understand a little bit more what the fuck's going on. But I feel like that should be better explained here in the anime. But that's just the fault of anime in general, isn't it? Because niggas might take some exposition or some important shit or some character thought processes or some narrator There's no fucking narrator here in like Hunter x Hunter to break shit down for you.
No.
You just sit here watching. Just
that's
like,
facts.
What the fuck's happening?
A fucking narrator would have been perfect right now. You introduced fucking Charizard fucking going out here and fighting demons and shit. You could have just had a nigga be like, actually, at this point, this shit was happening. And at that same moment, this other shit was happening. Like, you could have did that shit.
Give me an episode of telling me what's fucking going on, some backstory, because you're going to tell me about this Fox history in the beginning of the last episode, but then when we start this episode, we just hop into this bitch. I don't know what these things are. Like, I don't even think we're going to get an explanation of what these things are. We're just going to chop them up to Sharyuks. Fine, chop them up to Sharyuks. What the fuck are they? What the fuck are they doing? And it's like, you got this alchemy guy, you got this homeless dude with this staff, you got these alchemy symbols in the sky, you got, what's his name with this cross, Park Muji with this fucking cross, you got motherfuckers with these shadows looking like fucking Pride for Full Metal Alchemist, and it's like, I don't know what any of this shit does, because it seems that these Sharyuks don't fucking matter, because it feels like they should get a power boost by having a Sharyuk, but a nigga can just go up here and body a nigga with a Sharyuk. What does that mean? Why do we even have the gauges to see what their potential Sharyuk abilities are when it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think, you fucking jabroni. You fucking Rudy Poo. No, like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, I don't know anything. By the end of this shit, I can guarantee you by episode 13, it's gonna look dope, but I ain't gonna know shit.
And it's gonna keep us wanting to know more shit and what like
it is. But then I'm like, are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get that exposition on this shit that happened these last 13 episodes? I don't think so.
I don't think we are. Like, these niggas know what they know what we're here for, but they don't know what we're here for, because we're here for fucking dope fights. We're here for dope fights, but we want dope fights with meaning and context and motherfucking stakes. You can't just send have the motherfucking, like, you know,
that's like having
nuclear bombs and shit.
That's like
it don't mean nothing.
Naruto and Sasuke's last fight without having all that shit behind it. Or telling me a damn thing about chakra. Hey, chakra's this thing. Okay, these niggas can just pull out attacks.
I mean, Slick.
Sure.
I mean, Slick, that is what happened with Kaguya. They were just like, oh.
You know, and I say that's bad writing.
Yeah, it's like God of High School was at this point 10 out of 12. Because we had one that we didn't. There was one that we wasn't messing with like that.
Nothing like this one.
No, I mean, I think it was better than that other one.
What actually happened in here that stuck out like the last few episodes? Nothing. Except this nigga turned into a fucking baby god. And then then I'm asking myself, why? Why did he turn into a baby? Why
no, a baby? That was the most freaky shit I have seen in anime. Or not the most freaky shit, but among the most freaky shit.
Is it a symbolism? I'm being reborn. Okay, motherfucker, give me an explanation on that shit. Because I just see this baby, and then he's just crawling, and then all of a sudden he's in the air, and now he's a grown ass man. Is he butt ass naked? No, he wasn't butt ass naked. But like it's like he's a grown ass man with clothes on now, who's in the sky with some fucking wings and shit, and like on some Kaguya shit, a fucking third eye right between here. So what the fuck is this? What the fuck is he? What are you gonna spend the last episode doing? Fighting? With Jin? We know how this goes. Jin ain't used his blue eye form since last episode. So we know what his blue eye form is like. It's like Ultra Instinct. You ain't fucking with him. You got this ability, but this nigga's out here causing all types of mass destruction. It's like, but then it's like, why is Park Mujin handicapped? Were these nukes going to be effective? It seemed like it.
But we don't know. And like, that's the thing. It's like, this, like, they didn't give enough time for shit to breathe. Like, they just jump to the next shit. And sometimes that's cool. But, like, in the context of this, it just kind of comes off as a little bit confusing. And maybe we're giving it a hard time. I don't know.
We like dope fights. But that shit, it's like there wasn't really a dope fight in there because it's like stuff was happening and I don't know what the fuck was happening. It was like throwing stuff in there just because. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give me like a little backstory on this guy and I guess try and help me empathize with him as far as why he is the way that he is. And that's kind of just mushed in there in the beginning. And like, I don't know. Aleppo is like one of the biggest letdowns ever.
Man.
To me.
Man.
Cause he's trash juice. You're gonna put your own revenge and burden on somebody else. No, you take the key. Then why the fuck did you have it?
I don't want this shit. You take this shit.
Why did you have it?
Why'd you have it? And like, and you hit the nail on the head. I was trying to give my boy some doubt. And I said my boy. He's no longer my boy. He's just a nigga now. Because no. I was like, okay, maybe it took a long time for him to get into it. But then he just up and gets into fox form. You know who could have used your fox form? Saguna's leg, nigga. The other fodder nigga on your team. His arm.
Out here talking about last episode, I gotta end this shit quick. Yet you don't go into fox form? Well, this guy is strong. Are you not stronger? I want Jin to improve because he has potential. What the fuck have you been doing this whole time? You have a fox who literally destroyed half of heaven. What are we doing? I have no exposition on what this pride-looking motherfucker can do. He's just got
this nigga went from sharks to now. I'm fucking pride. I got homunculi. Like,
and then I don't understand why the guy who had the alchemy passed out, and the guy who fucking had the
and then you didn't even avenge your grandson.
Shit, that shit.
Oh, like, slow walking ass.
That shit reminiscent of fucking like Kai versus Tyson in Beyblade. It was like, nigga standing. Please stand up, old man. Why? Why is the man with the Omega eyes still standing? He seemed like he was defending.
He's still up.
He's still up and ready to go. And he had no interest in this fucking key. I mean, yeah, he gave the ability to the guy in the blue hair. But I feel like that was to give the key to the guy with the Omega eyes. But then at the same time, it's like, was it your entire intent for this guy with the blue eyes to get this shit? Not blue eyes, but the blue hair to go get this shit? I don't understand anything. I don't know what this key does. It doesn't even look like a key. There's massive power coming from it. How do you sense said power? Have you sensed anybody else's power? I guess.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
You can tell you can tell me upset. I mean, look. From what we saw last episode to what we got this episode, I'm kind of let down. Not even kind of. I am let down.
I mean, but it's almost not even. I mean, it's fair for sure because we're not happy. But it's like last episode was such a top tier, like masterpiece fucking episode that like in order to top that shit, it would have to be even better than that. And honestly, with what they did, It wasn't. And it's like, y'all really could have just used another episode. But we had some other, like, you can't tell me there's not time for exposition in God of High School, because we've seen it. We've seen these niggas go from like, oh, look at this. This is some other, like, backstory shit back into the fighting. But they didn't do that. They wanted to get, it's like they wanted to give us, okay, we're going to give you all fighting in this. But we're not going to give you any context. But it's just like fighting without context. Like, I can watch UFC for that shit.
It was all good when they were in the God of High School tournament, because that in and of itself is context. You're fighting in a tournament. I don't really need any more exposition outside of a tournament for you to explain anything to me. If you show me dope fights in a tournament, cool.
That's why I came and that's what I expect.
But when you tell me that you cancel this shit, and I was just scrapping in the street, now you got some explaining to do. Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Then you got to explain some shit to me. You got to do something. You just can't just leave me out in the field like this. Because I don't know anything. Anything. You know what knowledge I gained from this episode? Nothing. Except that the Do Re Mi Fa Sol granddad could have, like, swept the floor with a lot of these motherfuckers. I thought they were supposed to be like where are the rest of the six? The one with no hand came out of nowhere. Then apparently the alchemy granddad is also one of the six. But it's like Park Boo-jin, alchemy guy, and fucking
the
one-handed old man, and I'm missing two people. And then you got these executive members who are named after the alphabet, and I'm only seeing like 4 of them fight like these fodder things. I didn't know for the longest what the guy with the blonde hair who apparently fought with Jin did. Now I know in the manga that he actually had a straight up fight with Jin. Never seen it. It was spoken on, but you know what? It was never shown. So are we ever going to see that? What does it fucking matter? Jin has surpassed that now. So why do I fucking care about a fight with Jin and this motherfucker from the executives with the blonde hair? Because that shit's left in the past now. Because if you bring that shit up at any point in time, why the fuck do I care with what I've seen thus far?
I mean, you bring a good question. And honestly, I stopped giving a fuck about that. Once I seen this damn Buddha hand that this man Jin was bringing down, it's like, all that shit in the past.
But he came out of nowhere. He literally came out of nowhere.
He did.
It was the guy with the glasses. It was the one with the black one with the gray hair, and then it was it just them two initially?
It was. They was out here scrapping, but it's just like it was fodder. It was fodder people. It wasn't. I don't know.
And then you tell me how the one with the dragon is on the back leg, but the one with the scythe is out here having a fucking field day. Out here earning them bucks. $1 million, $2 million, $3 million.
Like this chick was on this Charizard, and then these motherfuckers nibbled at the damn dragon for a second. They're whoa shit, that's on the ground. Like what the fuck? And it's like fodder niggas use bites. It was super effective.
I'm asking, the guy with the Omega eyes had a whole syndicate. I know a lot of the fodder got bodied, but where's the one with the angel wings? Where's the one with the fucking lollipops? Where are these motherfuckers at?
But I also don't. I'm like, I don't care about them.
I don't care about them either. But at the same time, it seems like they would actually be effective in this fight that you're trying to do, because them niggas just disappeared. It's like you had this whole squad. You telling me that this squad of fodder somehow put injuries on Jin's grandfather?
Yeah.
Jin's granddad beat all of the 6 and then some. And with what I've seen, y'all, meaning the clan of these motherfuckers in the cloaks, can barely stand up to the alchemy nigga shit. So if Jin's granddad was fucking up every one of them, that means that all of these niggas who are in these cloaks are fodder to him, and I feel like his granddad's arm being on the ground is just like a ploy. That's not even his granddad's arm.
I don't think it's his granddad's arm. I think that we're gonna.
Cause his granddad didn't even put up the fence. He was just.
Oh, look.
Y'all niggas brought a sword down here to me, but for Park Mujin, you gonna bring down Kami himself? The fuck? I feel like Jin's granddad would have kicked that shit into oblivion.
Yeah, I mean, what is Jin's granddad gonna even do now? Now that it's like, I mean, like the Kami dude is done. It's over. So it's just like now we just got Jay Gall, but Jin's probably gonna take care of Jay Gall. Then probably he'll just come out and just be at the end and just be done.
Like, what does the key? I mean, I guess they might explain. Like, let me give them some faith. Let me have some hope in them. Then in this last episode, they're gonna squeeze in a shit ton of exposition.
Yeah, I mean,
cause you have to explain something to me. You gotta make shit clear. Because if you give me a bunch of shit like you did today in the last episode that you present to me, I'm not sure how the fuck I'm gonna feel. You can make it look as nice and pretty as you want to feel. I'll be hyped and excited as fuck. Yeah, because it looks fucking dope. But if I don't have any exposition on this shit, that shit is empty and baseless. It means nothing. Well, what's the motherfucking name from Resident Evil? The nigga with the glasses. Motherfuckers, it means nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Wesker. It's like, nigga,
oh yeah, that guy.
And this shit don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? It means nothing. It's nice to look at, but at the end of the day, do I care? You haven't given me a reason to care. I watch wrestling, nigga. You just can't throw on a fucking fight and not just give me some storyline behind that shit. Make me fucking care.
But that's it though. Like, they've given us 10 out of 12 amazing episodes. So all we can do is give these niggas the benefit of the doubt. And you know,
and that's like saying you gave me over 12. You gave me 2,000 chapters of fucking One Piece and the ending is boo-boo. If you can't give me a solid ending for a season, nigga, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? You can be as good as you want to be, but if you have a Game of Thrones ending, that shit makes everything else fucking useless. I would love to go back and watch Game of Thrones, but now that I know what the fuck I know, does it fucking matter? I feel like I wasted my time.
Bruh, I hear how you feel. Shit, I read this shit. I'm like, man, fuck. I feel cheated. But we haven't gotten to the end. And at the end of the day, we gonna be here next week to see how this shit ends. Y'all, hey, maybe we got the whole thing. Maybe y'all love this shit. Tell us below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Watch our reactions. Watch our other shit. We got a lot of shit. We're pretty fucking dope. So, man,
hit that subscribe button, man. Let us know what you think. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, like Ed said. And we'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully, we ain't gonna be this agitated next time. Shit.
I hope not. I'm gonna be mad. All right, man. Until next time, y'all. Be easy.
Peace.